Morning.
Silver bells, it's Christmas time in the city. Ringling, hear them ring. Soon it will be Christmas Day. City side, busy side.
Hi, Angel.
Dressed in holiday style. In the air, there's a feeling of Christmas. Children laugh, people pass.
Coffee.
Meet and smile after smile. And on every street corner, you will hear silver bells. Silver bells, it's Christmas time in the city. Ringling, hear them ring. Soon it will be Christmas Day. String of street lights, even stoplights, blink of bright red and blue as the shoppers rush home with their treasures. Hear the snow, see the kids. This is Santa's big scene, and above all the bustle, you hear silver bells. Silver bells, it's Christmas time in the city. Ringling,
Hi, Emily.
hear them
Hi, Tony.
ring. Soon
Deborah,
it will be
Luann,
Christmas Day.
Jane.
Soon it will be
Christmas Day.
Merry Christmas from us.
Merry Christmas. So I wanted to also play one from Salvatore. I know Emily is a big Salvatore fan, aren't you, Emily? Hi, Elizabeth. So Songbird, Helen, thank you for that. Songbird has sent me 3 songs. I'm going to play all of them, but not this morning. I don't know why I overlooked. She sent me something, and I don't know why I just didn't twig that there was 3 songs. So I think she sent me these a few days ago, and I just didn't twig. I don't understand why. Songbird, I can see you put a lot of effort into that. You look very smart. I can see that this means so much to you, and we are so lucky that you at Team Elvis share your gift of singing with us here on a Christmas Sunday morning. So we're all the family have got a day out today. Me and my lovely wife and the kids, we're going to see the grandmother. It's tradition that we always go to the grandmother's house. We put up the Christmas tree, we decorate the tree, they get some presents, some chocolates. We have Christmas dinner, you know, like turkey and beef, and we just spend the whole day at the kids' grandmother's house, Aurora's mum's house. So we're out today. So I have to do the lives early this morning. So I was hoping to do one now. And she has to take the kids to football. So I was hoping to do one whilst they're at football. So I should be able to get 2 lives in, hopefully, early. And then I'm out for the day, guys. So I wanted to try and find a song of Salvatore's. Salvatore sent me a few. Let's have a look. Got a few things to chat about. I'm not reading a book today. Let's have a look. Let's see if we can find Salvatore. I want to get one of his that I haven't played yet. Let's have a look. And it might only be that one. Let's see what this is. All right, it's going to be, it's going to be, I've only got one actually. I thought I had more. Oh, there's one. Let's try that one. Let me just see if this is it. Emily, you're a Salvatore fan. Yeah, I think this is it.
And I love you so. People ask me how.
Oh, I love this.
How I've lived till now. I tell them I don't know. I guess they understand. I'll live life has been.
See if I can get it to focus better.
And you love me too. Your thoughts are just with me. You said I skip free.
Not focusing very well.
I am happy that you. Our life is free.
Emily's probably asleep.
All but love is dead. This is my vision.
Hi, beautiful one. I remember what we are like. We've got to be a little bit quiet. All right, you can come say hello if you want. The kids are alive. So I wanted to play his other one as well.
Look at this. Can I have some black coat, please?
I'm gonna quickly. Oh, hi,
Can I
kids.
have some black coat?
Yes, of course. Right, the kids have come alive.
Put this in.
So press. Right, let me
right.
get him a black currant. I'm gonna get him a
So
black
in
currant.
the middle.
Hang on. Ooh, I'm gonna get him a black currant, and
wanna
Yasmin's
show
gonna show you something.
So it's a puppet game. So a puppet is these, and it's
Okay,
also a game. So that's how we turn it on. So in that.
Gina, your black currant
press
here.
it, Then it turns on.
Yeah, black currant.
Then wait.
We have to be quiet.
Then you can do that, and it's really fun.
Right, so I'll put a seat here for you. You can sit here if you want.
It's
Let
really
me get
fun.
over. Let me get over.
No.
Whoa! So our kids have come alive. Right, do you want to say hello? Do you want to sit here and say hello?
I want to do
Right,
that.
Right, obviously you're going to have to play that with Mummy, yeah? So go on then.
No, I
Say hello to Team Elvis.
hello to Melvin.
They're all asleep.
But Daddy, I wanna play with that.
All right, you can.
No. I got it for my birthday. You
All
should
right.
get one for Christmas.
All right, yeah, that's a good idea.
I already have one, but
Tell them
I
what you
know
want for
that-
Christmas.
Dad, I already have one, but I don't know where mine is. mine's not working. I run out of charge.
Oh, okay. We'll find some batteries, yeah?
But I can't find it.
Oh, we're gonna find it for you. You've got 300.
This is a girly one.
You've got 300 toys. You know that, don't you?
Not me. This
Right.
is
I'm
a-
playing another Salvatore song.
Sab.
Do you remember Salvatore?
Yeah. Bye bye.
Salvatore, if you're watching this later, mate, this is very good. Okay, let's have a look. Gotta find it first, Mark.
Yes, we're still here, but I play with that.
All right, okay. Let me just put this song on.
Yeah.
Right there. Okay, are we ready, guys? Here we go.
Well, that's the same thing that he told me. See, right, just the other day. Yeah, money. I when you told me. Had to go now. Yes, I'll see you anywhere. Oh, no, never know when I'll be laying down. Oh, but I remember what I told you that time swept me away.
Love it. Love it, guys. Love it. Go on, Salvatore. Huh, huh. Woo! Right, okay. Let's keep going, guys. We're putting on Angel Eyes next. So Songbird, you are the star for a day. Right, next Songbird song. Tony, you've requested this. You've just said, Tony, we want to hear all your songs, so you're gonna. So are you ready, guys? Go on then. Woo!
I had to leave town for a little while. You said you'd be good while I'm gone. But
Hi,
the Lord,
Isa.
you're right, that told me you told a lie. I know there's been some carrying on.
Oh, yeah.
Baby, you better not look, don't look, shoot, 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 yeah. Now, baby, you better not look. Yeah, baby.
Hi, Deborah. Jean. Baby. Right, we've got one more, then we're going to have a chat, guys. Helen, Songbird. Wow, that is so good. So good. And you gave us a twirl. So, next one. This one's a bit shorter.
I may not be here tomorrow, but I'm close beside you today. So lie to me a little.
Oh, sorry, Songbird.
And I'll be true to you.
We're going to play them again for Salvatore.
Love never goes on.
Hi, darling.
least that's what wise men all say. So smile when you kiss me. Tomorrow you may cry, but I'll be true
The dog's back.
to you in my way. Yes, I'll be true to you in my way.
Songbird, did I miss the ending of the last one? Let's have a look. Let me just go. Let's play the last few seconds of the last one. Baby! Hi, Bridget. All right, so I think it's your recording that does it. Bridget, welcome to our Sunday morning. So everyone, welcome, Bridget. How are you going? I hope you had a good birthday. So we're just having a pretty chilled morning, but I wanted to play a bit of Elvis's gospel. So we're going to do this now, guys. Let me just find it. Let's have a look. There's one in particular that I really like. Sunday morning, come on. Here we go. Right, it's quite a long one, but I think we should play it. Are you ready, guys? Let me just get it all right. All right, guys. Right, you're coming in there, come on. Come on then. In you come.
I remember one story night. To watch people, I learned to play it a little bit, but I would never sing in public.
In Kent, and she did ask a brilliant question. I think we should ask Team Elvis. So in case you don't know, Tanya, we're Team Elvis. I'm not sure if you've been with us before. We meet every day, 2 or 3 times a day. Obviously, a big purpose of our channel is defending Elvis Presley. But we're more than that. We're more than that because we care for each other. We're important to each other. We've got to know each other. Yes, we are all here for the ultimate purpose of defending Elvis and Lisa and his bloodline. But we're also here to watch each other's backs, look out for each other, get to know each other, and enjoy Elvis together, Elvis and Lisa and the bloodline. So Tanya, I think she said she's in Kent, and she said she is in, oh, where was it? You did say what part of Kent, because I'm in Weston-super-Mare, which is near Bristol. And I like the question. I want to ask it. Where are we? Let's ask the question, guys. So I have a question for you all. Yes, we're ready for the question. Right. How would you all feel if you had the chance to meet Elvis? What would you say to Elvis? Ah, God. Now, don't forget, Bridget is with us as well. Bridget Cruz. We love you, Bridget. I hope you had a fantastic birthday. Bridget has just turned 41. 41 is the new 30. So I hope you loved your birthday, Bridget. All of us here, you know we love you. Yeah. So I'm going to try and answer the question, then I'm going to put it to you guys. Obviously, we all get together with a coffee. We have butter coffees. Some of us here are on the carnivore diet, the keto diet. I personally think it's good for you. Yeah, I've been on it for nearly 2 years. I feel that it's transformed my health. Dr. Ken Berry, the keto diet. But anyway, that's a separate topic. So I'm going to try and answer the question. I've never answered this question, I don't think. How would you feel if you had the chance to meet Elvis? What would you say to Elvis? Well, I have to say that the answer to that for me changes with his age. So if I met Elvis in the mid-50s, and I was young, you know, I was a similar age, you know, a teenager. Obviously, Elvis was approaching his 20s fast. And I met him. I would just want to have a chat with him and be like, just talk to him. That's all I'd want to do. I don't think I'd be just there giving him loads of praise, telling him how great he is, how much I like him. I think I'd want to just get a sense of Elvis, the person. Obviously, he's rocketing through the 50s. Then we have a very different Elvis through the army years, 58, 59. He's just lost his mum. So I'd probably, if I met him in 58, just after his mum passed, I'd probably want to say something to pay my respects to his family, his mother passing, and to obviously my commiserations losing Gladys. And then I think, then you've got a different Elvis who comes out of the army. He changes his style of music. He's doing the ballads. I think Elvis, I mean this respectfully, has matured in a way where you can see Elvis in the 60s isn't all about rock and roll. I love rock and roll, but there's a different side to Elvis that comes out of the army in the 60s. We know he does GI Blues. He does the Frank Sinatra song. Well, at first, I absolutely loved the early movies, you know, like Jailhouse Rock, King Creole. I would be like, wow, yeah. I probably would praise him because I think his acting in the first 3 or 4 movies was fantastic. King Creole is my favorite. Now, there's another. So after watching quite a few of the sort of beach girl movies, yeah, I'd probably say to him, when are you going to start touring again? Yeah, I know it's a long answer, Tanya. So then you've got a completely different Elvis after the 68 comeback special. I would massively praise him and literally say to him, it's the best comeback ever that's ever happened, and how impressed I was, how amazing he looked, how beautiful his voice had matured. I would be all full of compliments about the 68 comeback special. Then after the 68 comeback special, I'd probably be wondering what he's going to do. We know this is the jumpsuit era, so 69 onwards, the Vegas comeback. And I massively am impressed with the Vegas comeback. So the point is I'm making, it's a different answer as Elvis evolves, but you know, a beautiful Christian man. There's just so many questions I want to ask him about his Christian beliefs. You've got in the 60s, will he ever get married? Maybe I would have asked a question about Priscilla or Anita Wood. It's a complex answer. Right. So now I'm going to throw it over to you guys. The question is, Tanya, if you had a chance meeting with Elvis, what would you say to Elvis? So it's your guys, Team Elvis, it's your turn. I'm going to read your comments while you answer. So great question and welcome, Tanya. Hi, Sundowners. Let's have a look. Sundowners, hi. Welcome to Team Elvis. I was 5 years old. I may. Yeah, Songbird, try If I Can Dream. Yeah. So I'm just going through your comments. I would ask it. Right, okay. I'm going to read out these comments, guys. Oh, Salvatore's here. Salvatore, we just played you. We just played your song. Good morning. Yeah, Emily's a fan, Salvatore. Emily's definitely a fan. My father was friends with him and the guys and dropped off tickets to Charlie Hodge, and I was being given a popsicle by Nancy Rooks. Wow. Where's the book? So Sundowners, what's your name? We've been reading Nancy Rooks' book. Right, I'm just trying to catch up with your comments. Yeah, Merry Christmas, Salvatore. Merry Christmas, Carolyn. I'm just going back to make sure I haven't missed any. Tanya, it's a great question. We love it. So Sundowners, let me just see. Sundowners has told us something, hasn't he? Let me just see. I did meet him, so I would be cheating. Oh, you're so lucky, MM. Hi to everyone. I hope you all have great holidays. Hi, MM Construction. Welcome to Team Elvis. What is your name, my friend? What country are you in? We love new people joining us. We always like to make new people very welcome. So welcome to Team Elvis. Right, I'm catching up, guys. Right, let's have a look. Oh, it's like you're making the new people welcome. Thank you, Team Elvis. It is amazing, isn't it, Linda? Right, Darlene. I would ask him if there was a lady who he was really, truly in love with after asking him how he really felt health-wise. Thank you, Darlene. Great questions. So Sundowners, I'm waiting on my dad. I'm waiting in the kitchen, and this guy comes walking downstairs by the kitchen, and there he was. Wow, what a brilliant memory. Right, let me let the dog out again. Right, come on, you've been out twice. Right, go on then. Go on. Have some fun out there. Right, that's Princess, of course. Let's have a look. Debbie, come on, let's hear it. Well, yeah, so that is, Tony says it's awesome. It is awesome. Elvis was your biggest mistake. What was your biggest mistake? Yeah? What was your biggest mistake? All right, brilliant question, Diana. Mine's Karen, mine's simple. Thank you for getting me through some hard times. That's lovely, Karen. Me too. Me too. All of us, many of us here, yeah? Elvis has helped us. Right, let's go. We're going to read through these. Have a look. Yeah, morning, brother. Brother Salvatore. Let's have a look. I would thank him for the joy he brought to mine and so many lives. Yes, massive. That is like really, really important. Too smutty for me to answer. Right, let's have a look. Tony would pass out. Oh, that's funny. I think a lot of people, Tony, I think a lot of people would, yeah? Tony, how are you feeling today? How are you feeling, Tony? I think a lot of people would faint or go, at least go quiet. I think initially I would go quiet. I think initially. Yeah, we don't mind questions, Tanya. We enjoy them. So let's have a look. I would say, can you kick Priscilla to the curb? Many of me, please. I think quite a lot of people would say that. I would ask him to sing a song at the piano, Blue Christmas. Yay, Deborah. Again, I just woke up. I'm a zombie. Yeah. I didn't think you. What time, Salvatore? What time is it where you are? Nancy Rook, very sweet lady. Salvatore, we've played 2 of your songs. We've played 2 of your songs. So you missed it, but don't worry. We're going to play more on another show. This is the best channel with the best team, Elvis. Yes, come on, Emily. Construction, right? Meant to say. At one of my Elvis banana popsicles, my spelling is bad this early. Ah, don't worry, we don't mind the spelling. Sundowners, what name are we calling you? Amen to Emily. Right, so let's have a look. Come on, Elizabeth, you can answer this question. Let's have a look. Right, we're going through this. Have a look. George drove her to work at Grayson and took me with him. I spent the whole day with George and Mary, and I felt Elvis welcomed me to his home. Yes.
Look.
So
It's not broken.
is it coming on?
No. So you have to know where it is.
Okay.
It's in the bedroom.
There we are. Okay, guys, you having fun? So let's just have a look. Right, it does keep jumping about on the messages, guys. So sorry if they're a bit mixed up. My very first time I went to Memphis, Mary Jenkins' husband, George, was the cab driver, and he drove us to He drove us to Graceland. Yeah? Let's have a look. Let me just shut that door because it's windy. Windy. Okay, the wind, England today, it's very sunny with blue skies, but it's really, really cold, very brisk wind in England. I don't know what the weather's like where you guys are all around the world, but freezing and windy. Right, I'm just trying to make sure I haven't missed your comments, guys. Right, okay, let's keep going. Right, Tanya, let's have a look. Tanya, I have 2 other questions. Why do you think that Elvis didn't want to be with Priscilla after Lisa was born? Oh, that's a big question. That's a whole show, that is. Priscilla was once on stage with Elvis as a joke for an Elvis kiss. Did you hear about it? Yes, I've read that story. Right, I think we're going to have to come back to that question in a second. Let me just, because that is a very complicated story. I have 100 answers to that question, but I want to just read the rest of your comments before we move on to the next question. So I'm just going to take a picture of it. And then we're going to, what it is, like in about 10 minutes, I've got to stop and come back. So we're doing 2 lives this morning, but we're going to do them close together. Okay, guys? Let's just read the rest of the comments. That's hard to say, Jane. I would just say from purely my own perception over the years, but probably Billy Smith. My question for Elvis would be, if you could change anything in his life, what would it be? Karen. Hi, Karen. Welcome. That's a bloody good question. That is a flipping good question. I would love to know what he would say to that, Karen. It has to be choose. He should have chosen Anita. Does anyone agree with that? He should have chosen Anita Wood. I think. Well, come on in then. Come on. Right. Okay. Right. You going upstairs? Go on then. Right. I'm just going to take the dog upstairs. God, I think I've had too much coffee today. Right, okay. Right, let's have a look. So, George, right, let's have a look. Let me just get through these questions. Good feeling great today in the Team Elvis Christmas. Yes, it is, isn't it, Tony? Right. So good. You're feeling good, Tony, yeah? We like this. We like this. I'd hold him tight and tell him I'll be his best friend forever and how much I love him, and hopefully we would be together. We would definitely end up singing together. It would be very precious. Lovely. Yes, let's have a look. Sorry, it does keep jumping up, guys. That's why the comments are a bit all over the place. Okay, let's have a look. All right, so I can see that you guys are talking to Tanya about stuff. The question you asked, Tanya, it's very complicated. We've done a lot of live streams covering that question. It's not a one sentence answer, which is why I want to discuss it properly. I'm probably going to discuss it on the next live, because what we're doing, we're going to do an hour, then I'm going to go off for 10 minutes, and I'm going to come back and do another live quite quick together. And I think we should discuss that question on the next live. I hope you don't mind that. Let's have a look. After Lisa was born, Priscilla had an affair with her dance instructor, Steve Peck. That's probably why. And don't forget, Priscilla's been unfaithful 10 months after the wedding, a couple of months after Lisa was born. So that's going to put Elvis off, I would say. But anyway, let's keep going. Remember, this has been admitted in her, just in case you don't know, Tanya, she admitted it in her book on page 262. It's funny because a lot of people don't know the whole story, do they? They don't even know who Steve Peck is. In her book, she calls him Mark. But that's why we're Team Elvis, because we're exchanging information, aren't we, guys? I would tell him that no one can reach his level of performance. This is MM Construction. What should we call you? And that I admire him as a person, how humble and approachable and loving to his fans. And I live in Houston. Houston, yes, but born in Croatia. Welcome. What should we call you? Elvis's nickname for George was Sleepy. All right, so Linda's letting... I reckon it was between 6 and 8 weeks after Lisa was born. Delivery. Right. As you can see, we're in my kitchen. Right, come on, let's see what's happening. Come on then, come on then. Who is that? It's okay. It's all right, calm. Just a delivery. Come on. Go on then, go. Right, okay. Of course, we are in my kitchen at home, and now the sun's in my eyes. So in a minute, I'm going to finish this bit up, then I'm going to go off, come back 15 minutes later. Tanya, I meant Steve Peck, Mr. Fancy Dance teacher. Yeah. People keep telling me that he's Gregory Peck's son, but I don't think he is. I don't think he's got anything to do with Gregory Peck. He had a banana popsicle in his freezer, so that's why they gave him that Right, okay. Glad our emails are working now. You're welcome to send some songs to my email. That will be lovely. Yes. Right. I would ask him if he was aware how many people love him and appreciate him. This is Elizabeth. Also, I would ask if I could spend the day with him to talk to him. Lovely. Great. Elizabeth, brilliant question. Brilliant. Thank you. What do you say about your ex capitalizing on every aspect of your life? Diana, quite an intense question for Elvis there. I hope you're feeling a bit better, Diana. Fight Priscilla Bulow for custody of Lisa Marie. Yes, Philomena. And we know we've been discussing this lately. That when we were talking about Anita Wood, yeah, who we all love, yeah, and just how much of a different life Elvis would have had if he had chose Anita, not Priscilla. I would say the biggest mistake in Elvis's life was choosing Priscilla over Anita. Honestly, guys, I have a great song on iTunes, but I don't know how to send it. Won't let me send. It won't let me share. Now, let's have a look. So, Salvatore, what you could do, let me just, sorry, the comment disappeared, right? Salvatore, what I probably would do is I'd probably record it on your phone, yeah? So, like a video, and then send it to me as like a video. You know, like you've been sending me your video songs. Record the song, let your phone record it, and send it to me as a video, not as a sound bite. That might work, yeah? Let's have a look. All right, sorry, the comments are flying up and down, guys. So, Helen, I have great songs on iTunes. Yes, so try just recording it on your phone, not as music, as a video. I think, Diana, he wouldn't answer questions about Priscilla because she is in the past. I mean, the Elvis that we know, I agree, he probably wouldn't. And the Elvis we know forgave, didn't he? Even in his concert, no hard feelings, yeah? So I think, Tanya, you're probably right. You're probably right. Let's have a look. No, he and Anita fought too much as she wanted a career, and that would never work for Elvis. Anita admits that in years past. Yes, so we've read this book recently. We're up to chapter 11. So there is some truth to what Sundowner is saying. There is. You know, she was very career-minded. She was very ambitious. But we also know that she gave up a movie contract with Paramount. We also get the feeling that she was sort of putting her career on hold, hoping that they would marry one day. They'd even planned the marriage and the names of the kids. Elvis Presley Jr. if it was a boy, Lisa Marie if it was a girl. We've been reading out their love letters. We did it yesterday. So there is a bit of truth in the way of, it does see, we do get a sense from that book that Elvis didn't want her to go too far with her career. He didn't mind her career to a certain point, but he did, come on, he's a man with an ideal thought to him was to have his wife at home bringing up the kids. I don't think that's a bad thing. Did he want his wife to be traveling around the world as a movie star or a singer and dancer, obviously? So I sort of understand that comment. I understand they definitely did argue, 100%. We've all listened to the phone call. We've also listened to them singing together. So the Anita Wood thing is very interesting, but I still think what we know so far from the research we've done, reading that book, that he would have been much happier with Anita than Priscilla. I honestly believe that. The wrongdoing from Priscilla is so bad over so many decades, so many years, not decades, years. Every year, you can break it down. There's some serious wrongdoing from Priscilla. So Anita would have been, in my opinion, as just a fan at home, Anita was a much better choice, a much better choice. You'll be surprised just how much wrongdoing Priscilla has done. And I know that for the Priscilla fans, that upsets people, but the way to learn is just to do as much research as you can. Speak to the people on here. You will be surprised, very surprised. I'm definitely an Anita Wood fan, 100%. I'd love to say something really special and inspirational, but I honestly think I would just be too overwhelmed and I would pass out and miss my chance. Hi, Kate. Love the diet, down 5 pounds. I'm not sure what that's in stones, but I'm pretty sure it's 14 pounds in a stone. Oh, do you know what? I can't remember. I think it's 14 pounds in a stone. But Tony, you're going to lose that every week. You're going to lose that every week. Trust me. I lost that every week when I first started the carnivore keto diet. Of course, you must watch Dr. Ken Berry's videos. Very important on YouTube. Very important. His live streams. So Salvatore, I bet the banana cake was delicious. What a memory. Yeah. Hi, Teresa. Sundowners couldn't possibly be anywhere as bad as Emily. I'm going to have to agree with that, but I want to try and show respect to the people that are Priscilla fans as well. You know, that is your right. Elvis never got over his mother, so if he could have brought her back, that would have changed everything. Yes, definite. I remember Gladys really liked Anita, really liked her. Okay. Salvatore, have you sung Pieces of My Life? Anything Salvatore sends me, I want to play. I love Salvatore's songs. Love. All right, Salvatore, I told you, just play the song on your phone and screen record it. Do you know how to screen record? Your phone is able to screen record. Press play, screen record it as a video and send it me the way that you sent the others, and it will come through. It will work. iTunes is no good. It's annoying. Let's have a look. Yes, Karen, so I'm just whizzing through your comments, guys. In all honesty, I would tell her how grateful I am for him and what a wonderful man and his beautiful heart and soul. That's nice, Tony. That's lovely. I love my dogs, but they drive me mad. Drive me mad. Okay. Oh, Linda, thanks for joining us, Linda. All the best to you. Happy Christmas, Linda. Happy Christmas. Let's have a look. Who was his one true love? Darlene. Wow. I'm going to let you guys answer. Who was Elvis's one true love? You guys answer. I'm trying to think. Who would I say was Elvis's one true love? Now, of course, if we go by this book, now, no offense to anyone that believes this book. No offense, but to the people that believe this book, they would say Lucy, wouldn't they? Now, I've always made it clear to you guys that I've only read 6 chapters. So at the moment, after reading 6 chapters, I don't believe it. But to the people that do believe it, I give you respect. I have nothing against people that believe this book. And while we're talking, I want to play you a clip. I was listening to Joe. Now, remember, I'm a big fan of Joe at Rare Elvis Photos. I think he's got another channel called Elvis and the Legends. And they did, where is it? They mentioned us last night at Defending Elvis Presley. And I wanted to play it. You only last about 30 seconds.
Let me clarify this, okay?
Now, I'm going to just play this little clip. Now, I just want you guys to know that I'm a big fan of Joe at Rare Elvis Photos, and the fact that he's put a lot of work into the book Are You Lonesome Tonight, I completely respect it. I completely respect people's rights to believe it or not believe it, or just be indifferent, and even to not be interested in it. But I'm still very proud when Joe mentions our channel. Dari, the author, Dari Matera, the author of this book, he's been quite kind to me. I know that Dari has had problems arguing with people that are against the book. He defends it passionately. Sometimes I think people get a bit angry, don't they? Yeah. So I just want to say I'm so grateful that Dari commented about us here and me. Joe at Rare Elvis Photos commented. I just think people have the right to believe what they want to believe. If you're for it, fine. If you're against it, fine. If you're just not interested in it, fine. I'm not promoting it or encouraging people to think either way. So I wanted to just play this comment quickly, just to say thank you to Joe, really, and Dari, the author. Right, we're ready, guys?
So let me clarify this, okay?
So,
talking to the subscribers of Rare.
So just so you know, this was on Joe's show last night, okay? I was watching it, not expecting this.
So let me clarify this, okay? Dari's not talking to the subscribers of Rare Photos. He's talking to a Facebook group, which we're not going to name. We're just not going to do it because it just gives publicity to that person. That really just they went on a rampage and attacked for 4 straight days. They attacked me. They attacked Dari. They attacked another YouTube page called Defending Elvis Presley. Lewis over there in the UK. Now Lewis doesn't believe in the book yet. He's read 6 or 7 chapters, but they still want to attack him as well.
Yeah, I like Lewis. I gave him permission. He said he had to get permission to read the book. You didn't get it.
No, I didn't.
You're just ballsy going ahead. You even made the song. I can't believe you made the song. Wow.
I just sat there and wrote something while I was having it live.
So Joe, if you watch this later, thank you for mentioning Defending Elvis, mentioning me. Dari, the author, thank you for mentioning me. I just think let people make their own minds up. I have only read 6 chapters, so there's no way I can make up my mind. I also have Kim, who is emailing me most days with different information. Kim, thank you. Yeah. It's okay, guys. We can agree to disagree. We can debate these topics. It's an interesting book. It's a fascinating read. I commented on Joe's channel last night. I find the whole thing fascinating. Whether it's true or not, it's fascinating. So respect to both sides of the camp. Yeah. And massive respect to Joe, because Joe's channel is more than just this book. I know this book is a big thing at the moment for Joe, but Joe covers all the other books, loads of topics. He's a massive Elvis defender, and Joe's channel is fantastic. Yeah. So please, I would say to people, don't judge Joe just on this book. There's more to Joe than this book. But this is just a very, very fascinating topic. That's what it is to me. And if Joe wants to give out, put some hard work in with Dari, the author, to discuss the book, it's okay. It's okay. No harm done. I don't think talking about that book does any harm to Elvis. You have to understand that most of what Priscilla and Jerry publicity says is exaggerated. Yeah, I mean, I'm no fan of Priscilla, and I do like Jerry, but I also think Jerry is too close to Priscilla. Sorry, guys. I think that can be a problem. Let's just go back a bit on your comments. I'm trying to rush through these because I've got to shoot off just for 10 minutes. Right, let's have a look. Sorry, the comments just keep going back and forth. I don't understand why it's jumping up so many. We're getting a lot of comments this morning, mind. Let's have a look. So, Margaret, is he dead? Why hasn't the insurance policy been cashed? Hi, Margaret. I'm definitely not a believer that Elvis is alive, but I respect it. Or, you know, whatever people think, that's their right. Pat West, Red's widow, is still... Red's West widow is still alive, and she's a good source of accurate info, but she doesn't like to talk. Oh, thanks for that, Sundowners. I didn't know she was still alive. I can't explain in the chat. It's too complicated. Right, let's have a look. Tell me what questions are you putting next to my name. I don't understand the comment. Sorry, Margaret. Unfortunately, song, but I haven't been singing for a while, and I'm just recovering from double pneumonia. Oh, you're going to get better, Salvatore. We send you healing energy. Team Elvis, healing energy for Salvatore. Big hugs. I did hear that Anne Margaret gave Elvis a lot of stress. Does anyone know more about that? She does look very high maintenance. Oh, a lot of people are going to disagree with you on that, Tanya. We're very much Anne Margaret fans here, but if you know anything, let us know. We don't mind debating, discussing things. It's all good. Let's have a look. Yeah, you're going to get better, Salvatore. You're getting better, my friend. Elvis wouldn't bash Priscilla because it's his daughter's mother. The truth is, Elvis was so kind and good-hearted and forgiving and a Christian man. You're probably right. You're probably right, Sandana. I think Elvis was just so decent and good to his core. So I think you're probably right. Tanya, I've never heard Anne Margaret calls Elvis stressed. Yes, the first time I've heard of it, but come on, we weren't there. If you can give us information that shows this. June Junico is most likely the one early on that broke his heart. And we've done quite a few live streams with June Junico. Is it 1956? Is that right? And was it 55, 56? Obviously, we've all seen the color footage of them on the fishing boat. The second trip that he invited Gladys and Vernon along. Beautiful, beautiful sunny day, perfect weather. Shows Elvis just fooling around, having fun. His mum's feeding him. Obviously, he's canoodling with June Junico. June Junico is stunning. I think is a stunning beauty. We know about how he met her. They had a beautiful relationship. Lovely pictures of them together. So I'm a massive fan of June Junico, but she was before Anita. Margaret, Elvis passed away in 1977. We do love him. Oh, we definitely do love him. We definitely do. Let's keep going, guys. I'd ask him, Elvis, why don't you write your own story and please put it in your will so Priscilla can't be buried at Graceland? One thing I'm pretty sure with Elvis's will, he definitely did not want Priscilla to get anything. Nothing. he felt, and so did Vernon, that she had had enough. She had had enough. She had been taken care of. We know that the second divorce settlement was disgusting. It should never have happened. It was a massive betrayal. And it's the second divorce settlement, in my opinion, is unforgivable. That Priscilla was demanding money right till the day he died. Right till the day he died. She was very, very greedy. Very greedy. And we've proved it, guys. Compared to Priscilla, yes, Anita would have been better and not controlled by the Colonel. And we've learned that Priscilla was very close to Colonel Tom Parker. They got on very well. She even when Elvis passed, and when Vernon, even the situation, obviously Vernon takes over for a while. They were going to allow Colonel Tom Parker to carry on running the show. Obviously, that was all brought to a head and disputed. There was some negotiations, and they paid Colonel to go away, didn't they? With that, there was that judge that got involved and ended this ridiculous 50% agreement. Yeah, Emily, I know how you feel. Joanne Judd, yes, yes, yes. Awesome question. Wouldn't that be amazing? Thanks, Tony. No, you're not, Salvatore. You just get your phone, press play on the song, and screen record. Your phone will have a button that screen records what's on it, yeah? I think you slide the screen down and press record. You can do this, Salvatore. I think Anita would have given up her career for Elvis and have a family, and Elvis have been faithful. I think that Anita had wanted to pick up her career later on. I think Elvis would have been okay with it. I agree. Kate, I agree. I think you're right. I think Anita wanted to settle and have kids and just have a normal life and be there for Elvis. And didn't she sort of half prove that in the way that she lived her life after Elvis? So Salvatore, I'm surprised I managed to find this channel. I'm confused. Right. So Teresa, I would tell Elvis, you are the best thing that came into my life. You are so very, very special to me. My life, Elvis would never let Elvis go for anything. Love to spend the day with Elvis. Love and hugs. Yes, Teresa, come on. God bless you. Cherie, God bless you. You're recovering. It's been similar. Had 9 weeks of health. Do you know what? We all are really pulling for Salvatore to get better. We really are. Come on, Salvatore. If you look up dummy in the dictionary, you'll see a picture of me. No, Salvatore. Stop it. Right. Doesn't the book say he met her in 53 in Louisiana? I'd have to look it up. Maybe someone else knows. Guys, let us know when Elvis first met Anita Wood. Now, the bit are we talking about Anita Wood or because as far as my memory with Anita Wood, sorry, the sun's in my face, it's annoying me. My memory with Anita, let me just sit back a bit. My memory with Anita Wood is one of the Memphis Mafia phoned her at her radio show, is that right? And asked her to meet Elvis. The radio show that she was running or hosting. And she said no at first because she already had a date. And then I can't remember who it was. I think, was it George Klein? Then I think it was George Klein who then Elvis asked him to ring again the next day, I think. And then she agreed to meet him. But unless you're talking about someone else, Sundowners. Because 1953, that's right, okay, got it. So you're talking about this book. You're talking about Lucy, yeah? Is that right? Sorry, I got mixed up then. I think you may be right. Sundowners, yeah? obviously many people do believe or don't believe, yeah. So sorry, I got confused then. I thought the book was junk, but after listening to Joe's videos, I have different opinions. Yeah, I do think to really understand this book, you've got to read it all. You've got to read it all. I also think you have to. Joe has done such good work. It's many of the people that don't believe it are starting to change their minds. Darius Matera, the author who messages me and has given us permission to read that book. He's done quite a few interviews with Joe Sins at Rare Elvis Photos, and I'll tell you what, he's very convincing. He's very convincing. But I think you guys should make an informed decision. If you really want to try and understand Are You Lonesome Tonight, the book, you must watch Joe's show. You must watch Joe's show. It's really important because he's done so much work concerning it. Before listening to Joe, I thought the book was junk. Yes, Priscilla and Joe were the same team, and these two ordinary people were into taking advantage of him, jealous as well. About the Lucy, I do believe it. It has so many long-term proofs. Okay, I'm not against the book, guys. I want people to decide for themselves. Yeah, one day I will carry on reading that book, but just not at the moment. Let's have a look. Yes, so Sundowner says people are entitled to believe whatever they want, even if it's fiction. The Joe guy seems like a decent guy who is a fact. I agree. I love Joe. To me at the moment, he's the most important Elvis channel at the moment. I really believe that. He's doing such great work, amazing interviews. His backlog of work is amazing. Come on, it's from the heart. So, Carolyn, if I was dating Elvis, I would spend my time doing anything I could. If you had a chance to date Elvis, would you idolize him, his image, or him as a human being? Great questions. So these questions, because I know I don't have much time, I'm taking questions, I'm taking pictures of the questions so we can ask them. So I'm definitely going to cover these questions. Unfortunately, I'm getting hundreds of comments, so I'm trying to read them all before I go. Book about Lisa helped seeing beautiful side of Elvis, how sweet they kept her and was kept long-term contact. Yeah, because I have been listening to Joe's shows. Let's have a look. I've heard by Memphis Mafia Party Parry hairdresser that Anne Margaret was the only woman he spent time alone with. Salvatore, Anne Margaret was a loyal person. She stayed married to her husband for 50 years. Yeah, definitely. And he died from cancer. He never brought the guys when they went out with Anne. I didn't know that, Linda. A couple of Memphis Mafia said Anne Margaret broke down bawling at Elvis's funeral. Yeah, I've read that a few times. Linda, that's right. They said it was something he'd never done before. I had no idea how sick you've been. Sending you hugs as well, which is yes. Come on, Salvatore. Right. Emily, I'm much better now. I'm taking a day by day. I think that's the best way, Salvatore. What was in the second divorce settlement? It's right. We can discuss that. Let me take a picture. To briefly say something about the second divorce settlement. In the first divorce settlement, which I thought was very generous, it was promised that she wouldn't ever go back for more money. And she did verbally agree to not use the Presley name. Yeah. But we don't know why. Something happened where on the second divorce settlement, she She had to accuse Elvis of lying, hiding his assets, hiding his income. She had to go to a judge, call Elvis a liar, basically, for the judge to reopen the divorce settlement so that she could go for a second divorce settlement. It's disgusting. She broke all her promises, and it would take me an hour to go through the second divorce settlement with you. It's very complicated. Many things were agreed. There was a debt placed on Graceland's because Elvis could not afford to pay Priscilla. So it's a complex story, Tanya. We've gone through it many times. If you go to our old live streams, you'll find it. But we can talk about it again. Yeah, so some of the guys here are giving you answers. Elvis was unforgiving, but I don't think Elvis would forgive Priscilla's treatment of Lisa. I think that she would forgive what she did to him, but in my opinion, no way could he forgive Lisa's abuse. Kate, I agree. If Elvis knew what happened to Lisa, I can't even imagine in words what he would do. Yeah, we've been discussing this lately. We want Michael Edwards arrested for sexual abuse. We have to say it's allegations. We have to say it's for entertainment purposes, just our opinions. But we do believe every word Lisa says, 100%. We think Michael Edwards should be arrested for the alleged abuse allegations that are in this book, that Riley kept in this book. We do. And I actually think even Priscilla should be questioned because she was in charge. She was the parent. She was supposed to be looking after Lisa. So she needs to be questioned as well, because some are now saying there's a possibility that she turned a blind eye to it. Many people on here think Priscilla turned a blind eye to what was happening, this abuse to Lisa. So again, very, very sensitive subject. I am disgusted that this happened at the hands of Michael Edwards and Priscilla. This happened to poor Lisa for up to 5 years. I'm disgusted. I want them both questioned. I want Michael Edwards arrested. That's just how I feel. I can't help it. They loved Anne, but tell me the woman that Elvis was alone without going, even having meals with. Right. I'm trying to race through these comments, guys. Priscilla sued because she felt like Elvis Colonel sold the catalog deal for 5 minutes after the divorce on purpose to not pay her more. That's why Elvis had to keep touring. There's so much in that. I'd have to do a whole show to cover that. I just don't have time to do it on this bit we've got here. I'm 52. I grew up around the people involved. I was born and raised in Memphis, and my dad was friends with all the people we are talking about. Okay, that's extremely interesting. Sundowner, join our Facebook page. We have a 24-hour chat. It's called Defending Elvis Presley, and all these topics we can discuss after the live ends. We all go on the 24-hour chat on Defending Elvis Presley, and we can discuss all this. Very, very interesting. Thank you. I'll tell you one thing. Elvis would have never tolerated Priscilla's boyfriend to spank Lisa Marie and all the sick things that he has done to his sweet girl. Hi, Joanne. So true. So true. 100%, Carolyn says. I'm reading George's book now. George procured a lot of girls for Elvis. I'm reading and new names. And I've seen the interviews where George talks about he would fix up dates for Elvis. But come on, isn't that pretty normal? Elvis was like 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, those sort of years. Elvis getting his mate to set up these dates. Don't forget, George knew Elvis from school. So I get it. Elvis could be shy, couldn't he? I say what, I'm struggling to catch up with these comments. It's easy to take an ancestry DNA test that will link her to the Smiths and Presley, which would lend a lot of credibility to her claims, but she just won't do it. I wonder why. Well, the comment I read was that she doesn't trust Graceland's that even if they did allow it, that they would falsify it. This is what I read. No, actually not read. This is what I listened to. So, but you're right. If we had the DNA test, it would make a big difference, wouldn't it? It's a very good point, Sundowner. Right. I would say, Prissy, that if you didn't want Lisa, why didn't you just get her adopted instead of this drama? Oh, I don't agree with that. I would say to Prissy that if you don't, you know, come on, who's going to adopt their kid? You know, but I'm very, very upset with Priscilla. The way she treated Lisa is disgusting. She should have let Elvis stay. She should have let Lisa stay with Elvis. I think Elvis should have had custody. That's what I think. The fact that Priscilla just put herself first and just wanted to go off and pursue her career, sending her to summer camps, eventually to Scientology, forcing her to live with different men. A very bad parent. A very bad Priscilla, in my opinion, all the bits we've learned, a terrible parent. Did some serious damage. But do I think she would adopt her own daughter? I don't think that was ever going to happen. So Lisa went to her mum and told her that she just turned it around on Lisa. Yeah, it's in the book, Sue, isn't it? It's all there in the book. Now, we believe every word of that book. Okay, so I'm catching up, guys, catching up. I mean, the truth is, guys, we have very strong opinions about Priscilla and Lisa. We do. You know, they had times where they got on, but I'm disgusted at the way Priscilla has treated Riley, as well as Lisa. You know, even taking money out of the pocket of the grandkids. It's just so wrong. The way that she allowed the Priscilla film to be made with Sofia Coppola, and the way that she carried on promoting the film even after poor Lisa had died. It's just so wrong. Even the way she parades herself now for money, still for spotlights, still for fame and attention. Even though her beautiful daughter is in a coffin. It's beyond me. I've never seen Priscilla grieve for Lisa. I've never seen it. Never. The Piers Morgan interview just looked so fake to me. I found that the Piers Morgan interview with Priscilla was very fake, very rehearsed. And I think that the way that Piers Morgan questioned Priscilla was an absolute joke. He spent the whole interview kissing Priscilla's ass, and talking to Priscilla as if she was his wife, as if they were still together when he died. It was just a joke. The Piers Morgan interview was an absolute joke. He should be ashamed of himself. Complete embarrassment to Piers Morgan. Karen, I would fine. Ask him to sing. That's all right, Mama. Yay, Linda. Then ask him to reevaluate the people and let's close and to realize his own self-worth. Great words, Linda. She could get some independent of Grayson to do a DNA test. It may happen, Linda, mightn't it? Joe is really pushing on this book, really pushing. So we'll see. I know he's released a song and he's wondering if he's going to get a backlash from Graceland because I don't think he's allowed to sing the song. Isn't this what's happening? He's released it on his channel and he's wondering to see if Graceland's threatened him about this song. We'll see what happens. Hi, Josie. Lisa's seen more. Right, what time is it, guys? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Where are we? So I'm just trying to get where we are because I keep losing my place, guys. Prissy met Marco Garibaldi in '93 and broke up with Edwards in 1984. Great info, thank you. Prissy had no respect for herself and not an ounce of empathy. She was like this way before Scientology. I agree, Linda. Tanya, that's debatable. It seems that way, but I think there's nothing wrong with her narcissism. Is her mental issue. Okay, that's, yeah. How sad it is, but true. Elvis loved Lisa. Scylla, not so much. Yeah. I've always thought that I don't know, I put it down to infatuation with Elvis, with Priscilla. And I think that things did change. Once Priscilla was the mother of his daughter, it was a different kind of friendship, I think. Isn't that true about all men? If there's always, I just think you have a different place for the mother of your child, whether you are in love with them or not. There is something, you are protective of that person because it's the parent. So the decent side of Elvis would have had a protective side to him with Priscilla. For Lisa, in my opinion. Linda, I keep listening to the book, laugh out loud. It makes me cry and sick to my tummy, and we all need to band together and get justice for Lisa Marie. Yes, justice for Lisa Marie. And we are going through this book. From Here to the Great Unknown, Lisa's words, Riley finished it. I keep saying it. Riley kept all the negative stuff in the book so the world can know the truth. We believe Lisa. The world must know the truth. We want justice for Lisa Marie. We want Michael Edwards dealt with by the authorities. We want Priscilla questioned. Right, so guys, I'm going to have to go. We could go on and on and on. I'm going to go and I'm going to come back. Okay, guys? I stand by the email, Priscilla yesterday. He realized she wasn't innocent, and it's thought that she wouldn't have taken pictures or videos. She had the picture thing in her movie. And once Prissy realized Elvis wasn't like the person that Elvis played in the early movies, she's lost interest. She liked the Bad Boys and hung around the Eagles Club in Germany. Yep, you're referring to Child Bride. But guys, I'm going to come back. Okay? Yeah, sorry, Salvatore. I'm like this. I'm trying to get out of the sun. The sun is like after me. So I'm going to go and come back. I'm hoping to come back quite soon. We'll just see. Yeah, I can't make any promises. So there's 47 of you watching, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Team Elvis, please subscribe, please like. If you enjoy what I do, get us a coffee, click the coffee button, hit the super thank you. I'm trying to build up the membership so that when we get to 100 members, we're going to do some members lives. So please become members. It's only $1 a month. It's nothing. We're at 81 members at the moment. So you can cancel at any time. I've set it at the lowest amount on purpose to try and get the membership up. Right. Tony, I am coming back. You take care, lovely Tony. And so Sundowner, thank you for joining us. You guys got me thinking about Grace Run, so I posted a photo on my Twitter. My dad at Gracelands in 1965. Oh, thank you, Sundowner. Join our Defending Elvis Presley Facebook chat. Please join it on Facebook. Yeah. There was the other anyone new that has joined us. Thank you so much, Tanya. Thank you for the fantastic questions. We're going to come back. We're going to carry this on. Big love to all of you. Big love, Tony. Thank you so much. All of you guys, thank you for joining us this morning at Defending Elvis Presley. We've been on an hour and a half, guys. We've been on for 95 minutes. Come on. That's amazing. Thanks, Jean. All of you. Love to all of you. I'm coming back soon. Take care, guys. All the best to you. See you later, alligators.